reason, or I feel like for a lot of people, or most people, the game was very difficult. I found myself having a fun time with it. It had a good balance of difficulty. I felt maybe the last boss was a little too hard, or the last two bosses. But besides that, as long as you prepared for those fights, you were fine.
Listen to the will of those who will not speak. And if the tools are not willing, they will be.
Operating unit signal loss detected. Lazarus protocol engaged. Welcome, traveler MD3576. Your predecessor has ceased its functioning. It's time to awaken. Commencing standard cognitive abilities 1. Focus your attention. What do you see?
Animals fighting.
Again.
Rocks. Island.
Again.
River. Rushing.
Phase 2. Focus your attention. What is your purpose?
To bring them back.
The family maintains the well-being of its members and of society.
Mother.
A mother is the female parent of a child. Mother.
Child.
Phase 3. Time pressure. Focus your attention. Act solely on your instincts. Everyone's already in place. People.
Solitude.
Conflict will always be found in society. Conflict.
Society.
Eternity means the infinite time that never ends. Eternity.
Endless.
Dark.
Dark.
Trial completed. Welcome to the vocation, traveler. Your task is to find your predecessor, MD3576.
Traveler ND3576 initiating the travel log. Triangulating the fallen predecessor's last known location. Commencing search.
So that was the intro. As you can see, the aesthetics are just amazing here. I love how it adds like kind of an 80s retro vibe to the game. You know, it's got the beautiful electric synths in the background. Love that. But yes, this game plays very similar to Dead Space, and so and like a little bit of Resident Evil as well. So if you love those games, I highly recommend it. You know, I have a funny story with this game. When I first bought it originally, I tried picking it up for my PS5. And I wanted the physical version of the game. But the physical version wasn't releasing until a couple weeks after the initial launch. I assume it's because I'm in Canada, and I think the studio is based out of Sweden, I think. Citizens of New Dawn District, do not leave your homes without a pressing need. Watch yourselves and your neighbors closely. Report any alarming symptoms to the appropriate authorities. Report any alarming neighbors' behaviors to the appropriate authorities. Strictly comply with all recommended precautionary measures. Stay calm, stay safe, stay strong. It will all be over soon. But continuing,
Traveler's structures found. Proceeding inside.
I played the Switch version first because I wanted to try it out, and having it on mobile, because you know I can take it anywhere with me, was such a key factor for me, right? So I couldn't get it physical, but I pre-ordered my copy still for the PS5, and I would just play it on my Switch first. So I pre-ordered on my Switch. Citizens' resourcefulness is key. Don't throw away food. Share with your neighbor. Use your bathwater for cleaning the floors or watering plants. Respect the toilet paper rations. That's funny. Be sure to stack your pantry when possible. Resources are scarce. Be careful. Be creative. Be safe. Be prepared. Mayor of New Dawn. Comrade Zion Kimyak. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, sorry, I keep interrupting everything. So I pre-ordered it on my Switch, and I love my pre-order skins. If I can pre-order a game and I can get a little extra add-on, I love that. So they had a pre-order skin for the game that was advertised everywhere. Like, it was advertised on, you know, EB Games. That's like GameStop for Canada. Best Buy, Walmart. Like, I seen it everywhere. I think even their main website even talked about it. Now, it never said on the eShop if you got the if you get it, but I assumed because, well, that would make sense, right? So I pre-ordered the game and finally get it, and it's not there. Now, personally, should have been a red flag that there wasn't any deluxe version for the Switch on digital platforms and physical platforms. You could not get the digital deluxe version for this game, only for the console and PC variants. So I think there's a couple, I want to say there's 4 other skins you can get in the game that are only on console. 24XI. School is closed. Hope it's forever. Miss Rinzika. Rinzika. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to pronounce that. Told us to write every day about what we do at home and how we feel. She didn't say how many words though. So here it goes. I feel better without math class. Haha. Going sledding with Carol and Marcel. Freedom. Mom said we can't go out today. Something going on. Too bad. Carol said that he would show me a new cool spot. Guess tomorrow then. Dad brought home oranges. He said Uncle Stefan gave them to him. So strange. Tangy. Guys will be jealous. Okay, so I said Swedish. I actually mean Polish. I just looked it up. Okay. But yes, continuing. There are 4 other skins in this game that you cannot get on the Switch version of the game. So that's kind of a red flag. And also really weird, because most games that launch on the Switch usually have the other versions of the game, right? Or the other, upgradable versions you can get. 10XII. This whole staying at home stuff is so lame. Mom says it's getting serious because they don't even let Dad go to work anymore. Saw some men doing some weird stuff on our playground too. It's all ruined now. Lots of trucks in and out in it. Lots of trucks in it. And sandbags. Bored. Dad is sick. Mom's sucks at chess. No Christmas until Dad gets better. I heard explosions at night. There are people lying outside in the snow. Mom said they were playing with fireworks. Doesn't she know how old I am? I've seen Coral along them. Now that. But yes, I proceeded to pre-order the game, and well, to no one's surprise, I didn't get the pre-order bonus, so I had to go out of my way and contact the eShop over it, and they said that I'd have to contact Blooper Team, so I did, and then they said they would get it to me as quickly as possible, and they did. It took them a few days, but I did get it. And then, to my shock and surprise, the Switch version had a glitch where you could not equip any other skins in the game. So, you'll unlock a skin for completing the game normally, but you could not switch skins during launch. Could not switch it, or the game would freeze on the screen of where you would switch, and then you were just pretty much soft locked in there, and you could not move, and you had to go out of your way and just restart it entirely. I feel sorry for Mom. When we meet in the hallway, she smiles cheerfully, but her eyes are all red. She told me to stay out of Dad's room because I could get sick just like him. It stinks in here. Mom's gone. She has never left home for such a long time before. I'm scared. I know Mom said not to go into his room, but Dad is in so much pain. He's calling my name over and over She still hasn't come back. I must help him somehow. Alright. But yeah, so I had to wait. I remember going into their Discord. I remember complaining to supports. I remember emailing them over it. And I was always told that it was going to be updated and that it was going to be fixed in future updates. It took a whole month for me to actually finally use different cosmetics in this game. That, like I said, I love this game. I love this game deeply. I love the story and everything surrounding this game. But my God, was that like such a really frustrating time? Some people wouldn't care because they don't care too much for cosmetics for the game, but I like looking different sometimes, especially in a third-person shooter. I like having a little bit of cool-looking cosmetics that I can earn, and the one that you do earn from finishing the game, you could not equip. And when I played the PS5 version, the PS5, from what I remember, didn't have the same problem. You can switch different cosmetics, but the problem with that game was I didn't. The pre-order bonus didn't work, so the code that they gave you just didn't want to work whatsoever. So I had to go out of my way and contact the team again and talk to them and get an actual verified code. And they gave me another one, and then it finally worked.
Location dock found. Saving collected data. A generator. It is lacking 2 fuses.
Okay. And up we go. But that was, I was, very, very unhappy about that. But like I said, overall, this game is amazing. And now it's in a pretty solid state. And actually, one of the reasons why I came back to this game is because they tease some things in their Discord and other socials about, I don't think it will be a story DLC, but I think it might be a mini-game mode that they add to the game.
Orphan encountered. It's down. Shell not compromised.
Alright, 3, 6, 7. Did you know that products still may be good after their expiration date? That a single tea bag can be used 6 times? That flour and water alone can be used to prepare dozens of nutritious meals? That being healthy doesn't require meat in your diet. Don't think me, think we. Together we'll prevail. Sounds like a lot of cope. It reminds me a lot of feels like 10 years ago, man. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I didn't mind it. It wasn't that bad. Oh yeah, another thing I love about this game, there are little kitties that you can pet, and they give you little collectibles that you can collect, and it helps you on your journey. A great mechanic. I love cats. Okay, I'm a cat. I'm a cat guy. If I could have multiple cats and be that crazy cat dude, I would. Another boy, Marcel Marzek, 8 years old, navy blue bottom, but a blue button-down coat, black tie, knee-high socks, and worn-out black leather shoes. Shows no symptoms. Radio 4. Search efforts ASAP. That kid actually becomes a little important later, so keep that in mind. Yeah, great stuff. Haven't played in a while now, in a couple months. But yeah, I came back because of that tease that they had on their Discord, and I'm excited for it. We were discussing in the Discord about if it was what it was, and a few people were thinking maybe it's just them advertising. But personally, I genuinely think it's
biomass.
I genuinely think that it is a new game mode or something, not like DLC, because I feel like it sounds like that they're working on a lot of other things, so actual like story DLC wouldn't be something I think that they would do, but a little mini game mode. Oh yeah.
To those who were sent here after me, if you have been tasked with finding a target that is located in A0 or any sector in the vicinity of the Unity Hospital, you will fall. I am cutting off the path. The chances of traversing it are close to zero. Resources are scarce. Evaluate whether you can be of use to the vocation in other ways. Such is our calling.
Wow. Nothing. Wow. Just got baited by that. Also, the enemy designs and like the designs of how the infected work in this game are just so cool to me. Obviously, it doesn't look as pristine as it would on the PS5, but for other consoles, things will be normal. Things will return to normal soon. In his last proclamation, General Woshika. Oh my god, these names. You can tell that I am just super English right now because I can't pronounce his name. Wojciech Jaroslawski. Oh my god. Reassured our nation that the crisis affecting most Polish cities have been brought under control. The Ministry of Defense has successfully completed a stabilization operation spanning the entire country, and thanks to their swift response, the spread of the foreign virus has been halted. General Jaroslawski urged the residents of quarantine cities to stay strong and abide by the restrictions. He further announced plans to set up a specialized commission to trace the origins of this obscusis. Oh my god. Foreign disease. I am sorry. I am illiterate. I suck at reading. I will get better though. Alright, that makes us that little shortcut for later.
The orphans grow even stronger as they merge. Efficiency discipline is recommended. It is highly recommended to proceed with caution. Such is our calling.
Which is our call. Yes.
Observation. When they merge, they become stronger. I must not allow this to happen.
Yes. We will not let them merge. Where's that little kitty?
Cat. For me.
See, they give you little things. These areas are like outposts left by other travelers, so. I love these little areas. Alright. So we got all our guns here. Which ones do I have? These out here. I think these are, there's multiple different things that you can do and upgrade. Okay, so I was doing that one. And that's something about this game where I didn't really like how they had some of the weapons. So there's two variants of all weapons that you get in the game. I think there's 4 weapons. Your secondary, your shotgun, your carbine. I guess, yeah, there's 3 primaries, never mind. And there's 2 of each of the primaries. And then they have like this black hole weapon, I call it. It's pretty much your grenade launcher. But like it looks like it's like shooting black holes at enemies. It looks really cool. But yeah, there's like always 2 different versions, and usually one has the charge shot, while the other one just has a really good base firepower without the charge shot. That I found personally kind of lazy. I didn't really like it that much. So we're going to not what we wanted to do. We're gonna go back way bigger than before. I remember them being a lot smaller. Oh my god. That's a little far away here. Oh my god. Okay, well, that screwed everything up. Okay, I'm going to pause and then I'm going to get back to that. So give me 1 second here. Alright. We're back. Took a bit, but we're back now. I have everything set up now for us, so we're gonna get to it.
Like most solid organic compounds, such as wood or biological tissue, orphan bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation. My observations also suggest that incineration is a proficient way to remove organic accumulations, which I named biomass. The torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate. Such is our calling.
Such is our calling. Okay. I need a key for that. That the fire. Burn up some things. Okay. That's for the door. That was just while I was working back to the same spot there. I was checking. I was checking the Discord to see if there was anything that was going on, and we were still speculating, but I genuinely do think it's going to be just a minigame modes, maybe to like the same like mercenaries from Resident Evil. I know there's a few people in there that are definitely say it's probably nothing, but it's gotta be. Maybe I'm blowing a bunch of scopium right now, but
Can the citizen confirm that her name is Veronica Kaminsky, born 1948?
Dr. Veronica Kaminsky.
Kaminsky.
What is it? Why am I here? Am I being arrested?
Doctor, you are here because the situation at the steelworks has changed. We have come into possession of a certain asset.
Asset?
Asset. Interesting. And I say with that, we'll end it here, and we'll be back to finish this game in part 2. Well, not finish it, but continue playing, I should Anyways, have a great one. Please leave a like, comment down below, say whatever you want down there. Keep it civil. Also, I want criticism on anything that I'm doing. I want to make these videos better for you guys. I am passionate for this, and I am hoping to make these a main thing that I get